Hi, welcome to This Week in Ames. I'm Susan Guiazda. On today's show, we check in with the Housing Division. My guest today is Vanessa Baker-Latimer, Housing Coordinator with the City of Ames Planning and Housing Department. Vanessa, welcome to the show.
Susan, glad to be back.
Well, I haven't seen you in a while. It's always a busy time of year for you, but November in particular really hits home with National Homelessness and Hunger Awareness Week.
Yes, every year we try to do an event to bring awareness to our community and to celebrate and support the agencies in our community that feed people who go hungry or who are homeless in our community.
So hunger can be kind of a secret kind of issue that people deal with, and your friends and neighbors might be dealing with food insecurity and not even realize it.
Certainly, not only that, is that in our community we don't see a lot of homeless individuals sleeping on our sidewalks. We have seen lately an increase of number of people who are holding up signs, say I need help, give me food, and standing on our corners. So, it's in our community, it's just maybe not as visible. And also we have a lot of agencies that we are celebrating and supporting that help keep those issues from looking like they're on the surface in our community. And so that's why we do a hunger and homeless awareness event.
So you bring attention to the issue, again, that might be kind of under the radar for a lot of people in Ames who may not realize that that there are people who suffer from food insecurity, who don't know that if they'll have enough food to make it through the week or the month, but also homelessness. There are several agencies that work with those groups here in Ames. I don't know that people realize how many agencies work with them.
This year we're going to be supporting and educating the community through 11 agencies. They're going to be the Emergency Residence Project, YSS, Food at First, the Story County Community Services, the Ames Community School District, the Hunger Collaboration, the Salvation Army, Veterans Administration, MICA, and Access. So all of those agencies do some form of communication services for people who are either suffer from hunger, or who are homeless. And so it's important for our community to know these agencies are out there and working, and what kind of support they need, what kind of volunteers they might need to help with their agencies. And so it's an opportunity to do that.
So this is always kind of a fun event because you get to enjoy some soup, but you actually get to become educated about those agencies, and you can find out ways to help.
Exactly. And this year, again, we're having the Scoop of Soup. That's what we call it. And it's going to be on November 15th from 11:30 to 1:30 in front of City Hall. Probably across the street from City Hall. We do have the Salvation Army that's going to bring their canteen that they serve meals out of. And we're hoping to get participation from our city council, and just inviting everyone to come out, not only to understand what it means to even stand in a soup line and have to be outside, but again to get educated by the agencies and to support this great cause.
Now you've done this event outside before, and it's been really chilly. That's a good point, to sort of get that sense of what it's like if you're eating your meals and living out in the elements. It can be very rough. As we all know, winters in this climate are not comfortable to be outside always.
Exactly, and we wanted to make sure that this year's event, we're going to be out there come rain or come sunshine, because that's where the people would be. And so we want to live their life as much as we can through this event.
And then of course you do take free will donations for the food that you receive.
Exactly. What we would like to try to do this year more so that get the information exactly what the agencies need, and then you can follow up with the goodwill with them later on and find out what volunteer services there need. So it's not important that it happens during the event. It's more important that the citizens follow up with each of the agencies.
Yeah, so as we go into the holiday seasons, here's another opportunity to give back to those community agencies that help those who are less fortunate.
Yes, and I also like to mention we have two great sponsors for the event this year. We have Hy-Vee that's going to sponsor the soup, and we're also partnering with KSI Radio, who's going to do an interview of the agencies so that you have an idea of what they do in the community right prior to the event. So we really appreciate the support of those two entities.
And when is that event again, one more time?
It's going to be Tuesday, November 15th from 11:30 to 1:30 in front of City Hall.
Great. Thanks, Vanessa.
Look forward to seeing you there, Susan.
I'll be there.
All right.
Again, that event is November 15th. You can find information on Scoop a Soup at our website at cityofames.org. Some other events happening in November. Remember, City Hall and most city offices will be closed on Friday, November 11th for Veterans Day. Also, if you have a lot of leaves piling up in your yard, don't forget the final 2 yard waste free days of the fall are scheduled for Saturday, November 5th. That day includes brush. And also the final yard waste free day, Saturday, November 12th. Well, that's our show for today. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week for This Week in Ames.